It's been since 15 years ago. I was here with the father of Strindberg, and now I come here with a different, let's say, genre of theater that is that of farce, comedy, a British one, and let's say that British, let's say they rock in farces, and it was quite challenging because this comedy is all about situations, and it has a lot of difficulties to put those kind of farces here in Albania because of the very poor technique, let's say infrastructural technique that we have in the theaters. But let's say we've made our best with the impossible, with the possible things that we have. It's a very, let's say, complicated question because not only Elbasan, but a lot of cities in Albania, let's say we are a small country, so the differences from one city to another, they are not as big as in big countries, let's say. So yes, I think they have the chance to be open in very different ways about multicultural diversities, but not as much as we expect it to be when we are, let's say, 20 years before. We thought things would be a lot more different, and all our country would be more open in this multicultural, let's say, aspects, but that's not happening not because of the desire of my generation, or let's say the generation that is coming. They understand that now it's a very big world, but it's coming very small one because we have the opportunities to connect it with each other. But let's say that the strategies of the cultural politics in Albania are not, let's say, focused in this aspect. They are more focused in building streets, rebuilding them and rebuilding again, and making, let's say, high palaces, but not high spirited, let's say, generation. I think the people make new choices every day, and I'm very unhappy to say that a lot of my friends has decided to go away from Albania. And as long as we don't have statistics about the young people that go away, that leave their country, I can't talk too much, but I know there are a lot. And if we talked years ago about Albania getting bigger and all the people that studied outside the country to come here and give their best to build a new Albania, now they are just going for the second time away from Albania, and now they are older and take their children outside because they don't see any bright future, let's say. A lot of us dreamed about beautiful Albania near to Europe, and we are just every day getting, let's say, the distance is getting bigger. We don't have art if we don't have someone to look at us. And if there is no code that we put in these two strong partners, then our work is just worthless. So I think that art helps people to get conscious about different problems. And we have, even in this show that you saw, we have put it in, may I say something, in ancient comedy there was a small pause, let's say, a break, where actors put off their clothes and they makeup, let's say, of that time, and they become just like, become citizens, people, and they talk about the problems. Then after the break, they put on their clothes and they become actors again. And what I've tried to do in my show and in others before this is that not exactly to put away everything, but during the show the actors leave the role that is playing and becomes a citizen, and during that they say things that hurt us every day. And maybe sometimes people react by laughing, but there are laughs in different cities that come with a big applause. And that is when we say we don't have theaters, that we are working too much and we are getting nothing. And when we say things that help let's say, disturb us and make us leave our country, when we say that out loud, that we have the opportunity to say what they say but they can't be heard, that is a mission accomplished for me.